I work for myself. I am a virtual assistant and graphic designer, and I have used I have used Zoom for online meetings with my clients, for personal meetings, uh, for volunteer organizations, and I'm probably on Zoom at least twice a week, but more often like 5 or 6 times a week. Screen sharing, the whiteboard, um, being able to turn the meeting over to someone else to host it if I was having problems or needed to leave the meeting. I have not used the breakout rooms or probably none of the what would be considered advanced features. Well, I know that people that I've been in Zoom meetings with um, felt a little hampered when we were any of us were setting up meetings, that the security protocols that have been put into place since last summer, and I realize why those were put into place. But I do know that some people that I Zoom with regularly, when they've been scheduling their Zoom meetings, they would forget to uncheck waiting room when they didn't want waiting room. And if they set up recurring meetings, they found that to be an issue.
Mhm.
Having a password's not a problem, but I think when we've forgotten to uncheck waiting room, that's been a minor inconvenience. I have a friend. We use TeamViewer I do troubleshooting remotely on her computer occasionally, and we use TeamViewer. That works out pretty well with us. She doesn't like Zoom, so that's why we use TeamViewer.
Mhm.
And then lately, one of my clients had an accreditation survey with an international corporation, and they operated that through Microsoft Teams. I did not like it at all. My client and I had a hard time navigating to the meetings when they were online. It was just it wasn't um, an easy thing to navigate to get into unless we went in through emails. I'd probably put it on an 8. I use it exclusively when I need to meet with people, unless they have a preference to use something else. Um, and I know this is not caused by Zoom, but um, I have run into bandwidth issues because we're on a shared Wi-Fi system where we live. It's a community Wi-Fi, and we live on a creek, and it gets interfered with by boat traffic, boat radios, and when there are a lot of people who are using our Wi-Fi channels, then our bandwidth is severely impacted. And this seems to be true for other people who have been in the meetings as well, is that when that bandwidth is compromised, um, things slow down or disappear. And what seems to help is to turn off the video function, or just go into mute, and then it gets better. But that's not your issue. That's an issue with bandwidth. So